Hi everybody, thanks for being here today, and if you're new to this channel then welcome to Rose Sky Tarot. This reading is for the 17th of June and it's a love and you reading. So I've got two decks here. This deck I'm going to use as the one that's looking into your path, your direction. And then once I come back and look at the cards again, then this time it's going to be about a love reading. I'm going to take that card there. And then what I'm going to do is move on to this deck, and this is going to be some insights about yourself. The things that maybe you need to be awake to. Alright. Now, while I'm getting this card, the website is live and running. I'm going to take that card there. And if you are interested in having a private reading with me, then jump over to the website and send me an email and we'll work something out. And we've got an introductory price for that for now until Christmas, and it's going to be £25. So if that's something that you want to do, then drop me an email and we'll work out a time. Let's get into this reading. Alright, sort the cards out for you and be back in a sec. Alright, let's jump in. And we've got three cards here. We have the Strength card, Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Now, normally when you think of strength, you think of power, you think of physical strength, fighting, being on top. But what this card is asking you to recognise is that the view of strength can be very different, because when you're looking at strength of character, you're looking at the quieter side of it. You're looking at patience, compassion. You're looking at being able to quiet all of those aggressive, assertive feelings and look at things from a softer side, ones that calm things down. Because especially within yourself, if you are feeling conflicted and emotions that are opposing each other, that will knock you out of balance. But if you're able to control those feelings and bring the balance back through the softer side, giving yourself time, giving yourself a second chance, then the strength that you will receive to get through whatever task it is, the quieted way of accomplishing that is much better than jumping in to fight. Now, is realising this strength something that you want to share? Because it seems to be that you have learned so much from this and you feel that you've mastered quite a lot, that now you want to share. You want to maybe help others to realise that strength that they can have within them, just the same as you have. Maybe you do take time to spend with other people, showing them love, showing them compassion, showing them how to build that balance within themselves. And within all of that time that you're spending to do this, has something came up that's maybe knocked yourself out of balance? Has something happened that's maybe challenging the control that you have? Because the next card that you have here is the Seven of Swords. And this is about something being illuminated, something that you want to run from, want to escape from. So there's a challenge here that's came about because of the time that you've spent sharing your knowledge, your love, your compassion, and how to reach all of these things. You can run as far and as long as you want, but the need to escape is always going to be there if you don't face what the challenge is and find your strength within it. All right, let's move on to the love reading. Hi there. All right. Jump back in. Love reading and strength. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Now this is someone who is attractive. Someone who is strong of character. Someone who perseveres, doesn't run away from a challenge. Shows patience and gentleness, compassion and kindness. You know, and there's so many fantastic qualities that this person has to offer that they're willing to share themselves here. They're willing to open themselves up. The one thing that does make this person take a step back is feeling that love is being returned to them. Not everybody likes a dramatic love life. It could be that, you know, maybe running towards the wrong sort of person is what is giving, you know, this person a little bit of pause. But at the same time, having love returned fully is also just as scary. And even though this person may not want to run from a challenge, having love returned to them is a scary prospect. And the Six of Pentacles here is about having a fair relationship. A relationship that is split down the middle, 50-50. An equal amount of responsibility. Is that what the scary part is? The responsibility? The giving of love and receiving of love? And there is a great deal of generosity between both of you. But there is something here that still has a question, because then we've got the Seven of Swords, and that is a little bit about deception. Are you maybe giving a slightly false impression in order to make a good impression? Because it could be that there is someone that you like, but the scary part is having that like returned. Everyone likes to give a good impression, but when it starts to go past the initial part of the relationship, where you're moving forward into taking 50-50 responsibility, that is something that this person you may want to run from. And that is what the balance part here is about, that this could be a scary prospect. Having love returned is something that you find scary and want to run from. That's a difficult one to challenge. This is one that is a wait and see, because how you manage this control in this situation, how do you manage not running? That is the question here. All right, let's move on. All right, last section. This is about yourself, guidance for you. The card that came forward for you is pay attention to the signs. Now, have you been finding it difficult to find the direction that you should be going in? Is it possible that you are trying to figure this out, but you keep doing it in the same way and coming up then with the same answer? Is there maybe some things that are going on round about you that is making you pause, because maybe you've heard it today and then you heard it again? Is there something that's been repeating for you? Is there a possibility that that is a sign, some bit of guidance from this universe to maybe look at things a little bit differently? And it could be that just moving your view around just a little bit, that things look entirely different. And that's what the guidance here is, that you've been attacking this part of your life, your responses to other people in certain ways. Maybe it's time to look at it in a different way. Has there been repeating songs that give a particular message? Has there been images? Has a phrase been said again and again? Maybe those are the signals that are trying to give you advice in whatever the situation is. Slow down, think about things, and look for creative ways to get around whatever you perceive the problem to be. All right. Please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.